Hey peeps in YouTube, it's Tre, Anticos, and Asenva here. We are here to do video prompt number 19 for the BJD Addicts, which is scary stories. So, scary stories, this is supposed to be like mishaps or kind of bad things that have happened to you during the hobby or face-ups gone wrong, all that fun stuff. And I do actually have a couple of stories to tell. So story number one has to do with face-ups, because I first started doing face-ups on Kai, because he was my first doll, and I was too scared to work with acrylics, and I was working with watercolor pencils and pastels, and I was too scared to wipe the very first face-up, and so I kind of just added on to the face-up that he had already on, and it wasn't a very pretty picture. Yeah, and then I kind of started working with acrylic paints. And like I started going through these weird phases, and my face-ups were kind of like sort of improving, but I look back at some of those pictures and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I did that. Story number 2. A couple of you may know that I've been known to jump on my Ustream from time to time, and then I do random things, and one time I did a restringing session, and so I was restringing Kai once again. Everything seems like it happens to poor Kai. But I was restringing Kai, and I had actually put his legs in the wrong way, and it was so bad because I was like, why isn't he standing right? And then like, I didn't understand it because he just looked really bow-legged, and I'm like, I don't think he normally looks like that. And then, like, a couple of people that were watching, they were like, I think he put his legs in backwards. And I was like, no! My third story actually involves this guy right here. Because I decided that I was going to do my very first modding, which was ear piercing. Which was very scary to me because I had never ever drilled through resin before. And so I was freaking out the whole time, wondering if I was doing it right. I mean, I had read some things here and there, and it was just a terrifying experience for me to do that. So anyway, so I'm drilling away at his ear with the little Dalmore drill that I have, and I'm going. And then I notice that the drill stops, like, I can't twist it anymore. And I could have sworn at that moment that I broke the drill, and I was like, sweating bullets because I could not believe that here I was, I had my very expensive to me, because it takes a while for me to raise money, like $230 whatever doll, and I just broke a drill in his ear, and I was like, oh my gosh, what do I do? You know, it's stuck and I haven't pulled it out, and like it's not moving, and I panicked, but then I realized that it was just because I just needed to pull it out and then just put it back in because it had so much resin clogged up into the drill that therefore it wasn't spinning, it wasn't drilling anymore. So I needed to take it out, clean off the shavings, and then just continue drilling again. But that scared the living bejesus out of me because I was just like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? Like, I didn't pierce his ear all the way. What am I going to do? I'm so scared. Aside from that, there's a bunch of just normal stuff that has kind of scared me before, things that have kind of gone wrong. Actually, before I started making this video, I had Anticos in Tre's arms, and Tre somehow dropped Anticos, and I kind of was like, no! Because I just felt like a little thing just like fall, and I was like, oh my gosh, no way. And so I had to pick up Anticos, and I was like, are you okay? Like looking to see if everything was alright. So I've had things like that, and of course during photo shoots I've had the normal, like, they're standing there and they look pretty solid, but then like you turn your back for a second and they're just like, Timber! And you're just like, I mean, I've had those little scary moments, but other than that, I think that's pretty much pretty much it. So yeah, I know I kind of went out of order with the prompts, but I will be coming back to you guys with the other ones soon. I have pretty much freed myself from school, so I hopefully will have more videos out for you guys. As always, thank you guys so much for your support. I really appreciate everything and all the nice all the nice comments. That was him squeaking. All the nice comments that I get from you guys and the subscribers, all that jazz. I totally love you all. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye. I forgot, shameful plug. If you haven't already, you can definitely add me to your Facebook. Here's the link. What else have I made? My Ustream, if you ever get bored, I'm doing random stuff there. Deviant art is always there. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a good day. And Tre wishes you a good day.